This won't surprise you, but I checked to see what the most searched question is for real estate in 2024, and it's what real estate trends are out there right now. There are several things that buyers are thinking in this 2024 real estate market, and I'm going to talk about just a few of them. Number one is interest rates. Interest rates are on everyone's mind. As you can imagine, there are a lot of buyers out there questioning what's going to happen with rates. I get asked this question literally on every phone conversation I have, to which I typically reply, my crystal ball is broken. But let's talk a little bit about that. Well, most people believe interest rates are coming down. The trend is that interest rates are coming down, but there's a lot of things on the schedule for 2024 that could impact that. That's one of the second things that buyers are asking me. What is going to happen with this election? And more importantly, how is the election going to affect interest rates? It's a great question, and it's a very difficult one to ask, and it's a difficult one to answer. Statistically, there is no correlation between interest rates and election years. They've done the research on this, and really there's no definitive reaction that, hey, rates always come down, or rates always go up, or rates always stand still. We've seen it happen all three ways, and there's no way really to predict or guess which is going to happen in our 2024 election cycle. So it's important that buyers be aware of the election, but not necessarily alter their decisions based on what they think is going to happen with this presidential election. Bottom line, whoever wins, we're all still going to have to live for the next 4 years, and you're going to have to live somewhere. So we tell buyers, hey, yeah, maybe you're concerned about what's going to happen in the election, but you can't let that affect whether or not you're going to move forward with purchasing a home right now. So number one thing they ask is typically what's happening with interest rates. Number two thing we get asked a lot right now is, hey, how's the election going to affect things? And number three, do we think values will come back down? This is a really tough question to answer. And again, my crystal ball is broken, but here's what I tell them. I wouldn't plan on it. Well, why wouldn't you plan on it, Michael? Because inventory levels are still an issue. We still don't have enough properties for sale for the amount of people who want to purchase homes. So simple rules of supply and demand apply, right? If the supply is down and the demand is strong, then values are going to keep going up. Now, it's when we're shooting this video, it's late summer, early fall, and you're going to see the marketplace slow down a little bit because it always does heading into the holiday season, and we have an election mixed in with the middle of that. So you have people that are now getting ready for Halloween, soon getting ready for Thanksgiving, and then getting ready for Christmas and New Year's. And there are people out there who don't, sellers particularly, who don't want to be disturbed by having to get in and out of their house around those holidays when they could have family in town. So we might see some slowdown. You may see inventory sitting a little bit longer, but that doesn't necessarily mean that values are going to come down. In my opinion, we might see them flatten out, and I think we have seen that in some areas of Birmingham, but I don't think you're going to see a drop in value. So if you're a buyer out there and you're waiting to get a house cheaper, I think you're going to be very disappointed. So those are the three biggest market trends that we have buyers asking us right now. What are interest rates going to do? How low are they going to go? What's going to happen in this presidential election, and how is that going to continue to impact interest rates? And then, are home prices going to come back down because they've gone up so much over the last 5 years? You probably have some specific questions about these same issues. I want you to know that I would love to talk through any questions you have. So pick up the phone and give me a call or DM me, and we'll have a conversation about where you go in your home buying process.